As the first light spread across the grove, the grassland awakened, and the second day of our journey begins, promising new discoveries. The desert meteor, silhouetted against the soft glow of dawn, stand as a symbol of life. The Eurasian griffin vultures, a threatened species, gather on top of a khejri tree. One lands among the group but gets poked by another, asserting its space. A lone vulture lingers briefly before taking a flight, disappearing into the vast skies. The common buzzard, ironically not so common here, scans the horizon for food but pauses as it notices my presence. Threatened by habitat loss and pesticides poisoning its prey, the short-toed snake eagle perched gracefully, scanning the oran for prey, indifferent to my presence. Its head remains perfectly steady even as the wind sways the branch beneath it. Leaving the raptor's territory, the landscape changes. Taller grass and dried ground mark the habitat of the Great Indian Bustard. The moment we spotted the Great Indian Bustard, the male took a flight, circling the area to scan for threats before returning to join the female. They watched us cautiously at first, the male standing guard and keeping a close watch on us. And eventually, he became comfortable and began to stroll around us, while the female fed nearby. The Great Indian Bustard does not tolerate intrusions into their comfort zone. Thinking we could get slightly closer, we pushed our luck, but we were wrong. And with a powerful burst of wings, they flew away, disappearing into the grasslands. The morning safari ended as we returned to Radheshyam's homestay. From the vast expanse of Earth, we zoom into the Thar Desert, the site of India's nuclear tests. These tests scorched the land, leaving large areas barren and lifeless. Today, seas of solar farms cover the fragile landscape. Though promoted as a solution to climate change, these installations block sunlight, preventing vegetation growth and shrinking habitat for wildlife like Great Indian Bustard. The desert jerk, a resilient little mammal, digs tirelessly in Radhe's farm, searching for leftover groundnuts after the harvest. But the solar farms consumes more land. They leave less space for creatures like jerk to forage and thrive. These so-called sustainable projects often overlook the delicate balance of this ecosystem. The injured juvenile Cinereous Vulture rests under Radhe's care, its life forever changed after colliding with unseen power line. It gazes skyward, longing for its friends soaring freely above. Watching it, I'm reminded of my childhood, how my disability kept me from joining my friends. Anyways, I made some good pictures of the chinkara, Indian fox, water pipit, red-necked ibis, Isabelline shrike, blue throat, yellow wagtail. The MacQueen bustard, also known as Asian houbara. With each frame, its elegance and adaptability comes to life. We hope to capture a clearer video, but this shy bird had other plans. In the same area, we spotted another group of Great Indian Bustard. I wanted to focus on other birds, but once you see these magnificent creatures, it's hard to think of anything else. This time they seems more comfortable with our presence, keeping their distance but showing little concern. Perhaps they've realized I mean no harm. As I watched them, my thoughts wandered again. We, the so-called most intelligent creatures, were given this beautiful earth brimming with life and abundance. Nature gave us more than we could ever need, but we exploited it beyond imagination. Now we sip from the paper straws, convincing ourselves we are saving the planet. We crave organic food, something nature provided freely, and yet we must now search and pay extra for it. We have poisoned our air, polluted our water, the very soul of life on earth. And now we look to Mars and beyond, desperately seeking the same water, the same air we have destroyed here. It's ironic, disturbingly funny, and deeply tragic. Yet, in the middle of all this, there are those like Radhe, quietly working to protect what remains. Conservationists and environmental activists like him are the unsung heroes of our time, fighting against all the odds to preserve these fragile ecosystems. Their efforts reminded us that it's not too late to change, to protect, and to nurture this planet we call home. If you enjoyed exploring the beauty and challenges of the Thar Desert with me, there is so much more to come. From rare wildlife encounters to untold stories of conservation, every video takes you deeper into the heart of nature. So don't miss out. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to stay tuned for upcoming adventures. Your support means the world and helps bring these stories to life. See you in the next one.